class, welcome to week number 3. This is Sister Higgins, and this week we're going to be identifying social problems and see how this relates to your personal path or your personal life. So we're going to just dive right in. So as we're talking about the weekly overview, which is in iLearn for you to be able to see, we all know that every single one of us has different problems, trials, and tribulations that we struggle with. And some problems can be where we feel completely isolated, alone, like no one understands. And to the point, sometimes these problems can become paralyzing, where people feel like they can no longer function. And that is where there is professional help that can be out there available to help with some of those problems. And so this week, we want you to be learning about these types of problems, but then to learn to see multidimensionally, which is that you can see and respect the individual nature of problems while at the same time recognizing the social implication of such problems that will empower you to address these problems in more meaningful and useful ways. So this week you'll be learning about substance abuse. So if you can understand the problem that's related to the issue of substance abuse, but then at the same time, how does substance abuse affect society? What are the implications of substance abuse on our community at the same time? And this is where that seeing multidimensionally comes in. So that will be our focus for this week. Then we have 3 goals, kind of breaking down the overview. So 1, to begin to develop proficiency locating government publications focused on specific social issues. And this is really important when it comes to advocacy, being able to see where the government is, what types of funding is available, what the research is on different social problems. Next, to employ specific strategies to reduce obstacles to understanding when making an explanation. And you'll be learning this through your 48-hour game as well. So trying to make sure that you have clear and up-to-date information and so that you're able to give resources and help with people. And then 3rd, applying critical thinking skills to navigate the interrelationship between personal and social problems and locate resources available to help individuals and communities deal with those problems. So, and I want to make sure, as you can see here, this week is going to be a little bit heavier on the workload than the first couple of weeks. So I want to make sure to give you plenty of notice on that and to plan your week accordingly. So some helpful hints for this week. Your 48-hour game. This is basically where you're going to act as if this Shemay that you will be learning about, as if she was a close friend or a family member and you are there to help her when she really needs it with her issue of substance abuse. So you have 48 hours to complete this. So in the assignment, it says advocacy work often requires you to learn about an unfamiliar subject in a rapid, efficient, but credible manner. Learning how to find quality sources quickly will be of great value to you. Often the process remains the same, even though the issue changes. And this is very true. For me, having been a child advocate and an advocate for families in my job at the police department, this definitely holds true. And you're going to be able to learn a lot about this in your 48-hour game this week. So give yourself plenty of time to complete your work. And I just want to give you a heads up that next week you'll be contacting 3 different NPOs or nonprofit organizations, and then you'll be narrowing down which agency you're going to want to shadow. So make sure you're doing some thinking about who those 3 organizations will be for you to be able to be prepared for next week. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. I want you to feel like if you have any questions about the material or any questions about the assignments, that you can always contact me. And remember that my office hours are Wednesdays from 8 to 9 p.m. So good luck this week.